Hello, Jessica Frost Ballas here with a video for lawnfawn. Today I'm sharing a cheery mixed media card featuring the exclusive new Hive 5 kit, so let's get started. First, I stamp a bunch of bees and hives from the kit using VersaFine and heat emboss them with clear embossing powder. I start by coloring the hive with my darkest marker, E37. I color the interior and then add accents along the sides and bottom edges. Then I go in with my next color, YR27, and expand those accents. I keep expanding the accents with lighter markers, which helps to give the hive a nice rounded look. Next I use YR23 and then fill in the hive with my lightest shade, YR21. For the bees, I color them with Y38, Y35, and Y32. I start with my darkest marker first and keep the darker colors on the bottom, moving up towards the top of the bees with my lighter colors. I use B02, B00, and B0000 for the wings. On the queen bee, I use cool grays for her crown. Amusingly, I completely forgot to color the party hats and favors until after I had finished filming and was starting to photograph my card. I ended up using BG11, BG15, and BG49 for those. Next, I place the kit stencil over an A2 panel of sunflower cardstock and blend mustard seed and rusty hinge distress oxide ink over the panel. I blend mustard seed over the entire stenciled area, and then add shading around the edges with the rusty hinge. I move my stencil around a few times to get the honeycomb pattern across my panel in various orientations. Once that's dry, I place the stencil over my panel again, but this time I add a little gold stencil paste over the stencil for some shimmer and shine. Once I'm done, I remove the stencil, wash it quickly, and then I set my panel aside to dry completely, which took about 20 minutes. Next, I place the stenciled panel in my splatter box and splatter it with concentrated rusty hinge distress oxide ink. Then I add splatters of gold metallic paint and let it dry. While it's drying, I prep a piece of black licorice cardstock with my powder tool, and then stamp my sentiment and heat emboss it with gold embossing powder. Then I take a dry, soft cloth and carefully buff off the excess powder before trimming my sentiments down to thin labels. Next, I die cut all my colored images with the coordinating kit dies. I want to add even more sparkle, so I die cut the honeycomb outlines from the kit with gold glitter cardstock and save the inner hexagons. I arrange everything on my panel and adhere them with a mix of liquid adhesive for the smaller pieces and foam mounting tape for the front hive and sentiments. Finally, I dip the tiny hexagons in liquid glue and add them randomly around my card like sequins or pearls. Of course, off camera, I eventually also color the party hats and favors. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you did, I'd love for you to give it a thumbs up and leave a comment. Be sure to subscribe to the lawnfawn channel for even more crafty inspiration. Thanks so much for watching, and until next time, have an amazing day and happy crafting. Bye!